Hello everybody, welcome back to Conan Exiles. Today, I almost said tonight, today we are looking at the headhunting event a little bit more. The last time we kind of talked about the Khitan slavers, I believe is who they are. And we did a little bit of farming down here in the Dregs or Skulker's End because they have a camp set up right here, right next to Skulker's End, and there's 3 of the sorcerers there that you can use to farm up the coins you need for the ancient obulus that you need for it. Anywho, so I did that and purchased all their fun stuff. Now I'm working on I think it's Dogs of the Desert, where you can get the bounty hunter skulls, and so it's changing. So with the Catan faction, you are hunting sorcerers. When it comes to your Dogs of the Desert, you're hunting the Catan slavers that are walking around the map in different areas. And so I'm just going to talk about a few areas I found where I like to farm for them. And so the number 1 area that I like to farm is over here, and this is in N8. So N8, right in here, is a few of them that spawn. There's 3 of them that spawn. And I believe, as far as I've seen on the 3 or 4 places I've been to, they spawn. There is a group of 3. But the special thing about N8 is that it spawns 2 captains and then 1 regular slaver. And the nice thing that... Oh, my friend Will over there. Okay. The nice thing about this spot with the 2 captains, when you turn in a captain skull, it gives you 100 of the blood of the wicked. So you need 2,000 to purchase. I think the armor set, one of the armor sets, is 2,000 blood of the wicked. And so going over here again, like I said, to N8, and it's just in this area, and I'll show you in a minute. Just here, going there, you're going to get 2 of the leader skulls, so that's 200 automatically. And then you'll get an extra 5 for just the bounty hunter skull. So you'll get a bounty leader skull, that's 100 apiece. You'll get a bounty hunter skull, which is just 5. And so you farm that a few times. I mean, if you're on a server, you kind of don't have the same luxury like I do, because if I go up here, kill them, I walk out of rendering distance, and then they'll respawn when I come back. So another place that I like to go to farm for them is actually down here. So our first base is on this little island. So if you just come off right here, there's an alligator or crocodile right here. So if you just go where that crocodile is, you go down and you come around this corner here, the Dogs of the Desert camp is going to be right here. If you just go up to about right here, the 3 slavers will spawn. You can knock them out, drag them over, run back to here, go back, and they'll respawn. Now, I haven't tried this, but essentially, if you can do both at the same time, you could go down here, get your 3 sorcerers, go up here, get your 3, and just go make a loop. Just go back and forth until you've got enough you got enough of the currency to buy what you want to get. Another thing I would recommend getting, and I have it on Delencia. Oh no, I have it on me. The Tiger's Truncheon. It's got a 3,000 durability, and it's actually here's the description of it. If you want to read that, you can pause the video to read it. I'm not going to read this out. But when I give this to her, I'm talking she does some massive damage, or she really knocks them out. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you these two. There's actually a couple. There's another spot that I like to go to, and this has to do again. We're talking about Dogs of the Desert faction when you're hunting for the slavers here at Coldfish Camp and Meltwater Crag. There is the Dogs of the Desert camp right here, and 3 people spawn here. So the problem with this is there's also 3 that spawn over here. You can drag these over to here, knock out these 3, go back, get 3 more and drag them. It is a bit of, I mean, it's a pain. I mean, honestly, it's this is like low on my list. I mean, if I had 10 places, this would be number 11 because of how far it is. But coming in here, I looked for places, and I did some searching on Reddit. I did some searching with Google to find these. But if you what I found is you want to come up here, and though as long as you get out of render distance, then they'll respawn again. If you're on a server, it's going to be different. But here at Coldfish Camp and Meltwater Crag, if you got some friends, this would be excellent because you can each snag some folks, drag them over, boom, 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 kind of bounce back and forth because they are close enough that they're not too far to run, but they're also far enough away that when you're over here, these respawn if you're on a private game. If you're on a server, then you got to wait for the respawn timers, but this is also a good location where you can go and farm for the skulls. If you're wanting to do skulls, if you're wanting to do bodies, it's also good too, except for these do not have any captains as far as I know. I haven't found any captains that spawn here. Again, if you're wanting captains, really want to come over here to this area just north of Buccaneer Bay, north westish, right in here. And so, all right, enough of me yakking about it. I'm going to show it to you. And so we'll start with let's see, this is 1, 2. We'll start with my number 3 and 4 spot up here, and because it is kind of close to where we live. So I'm going to run up there, and then I will cut back once we get there. So where's my horse? Jump on the horse, and we'll go up there, and I'll show you where I'm talking about. So we will, again, we're going to be up here at Goldfish Camp and Meltwater Crag. So I will see you when we get there. Alright, so as I was saying, we gave her a truncheon. Now let's pull, I've got Seth truncheon. We come over here, you can see the camp over there, and bam, we got our 3 guys right here. And she's gonna miss. Not my horse. Leave my horse alone. Alrighty, so we take out those 3. Quickly grab them. You can run over here and we can drop them off. So just like with the Conan faction, turn them in, drop them in the cage, come back. That was 1. Here. Drop him off. And we'll get number 3. Here to eat and drink. And there we go. That is number 3. So for the next group, I am not even going to try to drag them over here. I don't have the patience to do that because I was doing it earlier. And after that, I said no more. And there's also this little camp here where some NPCs can spawn. But alright, so for the next one, if you just run around, we're going to go over here to Meltwater Crag. So if you go over here to the right, it's like this little cave hideaway right here that you can sneak under. You run around over here, follow the river, come around, then here's the next camp that has the 3 that we're looking for. Of course, there are some regular brawls that do spawn here, so come on.
Taste death.
Let's see you handle that.
Die.
That. And then, there's another. These are the next 3, but they also do have one of the brawls that spawns in this camp. He is kind of way over there, so.
Curse you.
Alrighty, so we got our next 3.
Wrong fight.
Alrighty, so here's the bounty hunter skull. You usually get some desert grog. They can drop some of their armor. That's the normal. And so we'll get their skulls. Oh man, this guy had a few hats on. Get their gear. And we don't want to do it. Alrighty, and so that is my number 4. This is number 4, and this is number 3. My top 4 locations to farm for the Dogs of the Desert faction. As I said, there's a camp here. You could drag these 3 over here if you wanted to. It's a lot of work, but you can also kill them and get their skulls. So the next thing, my number 2 spot, again, is going to be way down here where we were camping before we restarted. So I'm going to run down here and show you all this one. I do kind of like this one because, like I said, if you are able to do both at the same time, if you're playing on a private game like I am, then you might be able to go back and forth and do both at the same time. If you're on a private server or if you're on a server, I don't know that you can do that. If you play like that and you can let me know. But yeah, that's something you can do, is just bounce back and forth from here, and you just want to stay along the river. You don't have to go up in here. You want to stay along the river because they spawn right around, I believe, right around here. Right in this area is where they spawn. So I'm going to run down there, and we'll see you in a bit after I get done looting. Alrighty, we are back here by our old base, and so we're just going to. There's the little crocodile. Look at our bridge, still going strong. Come up here, come around the corner, and you should be able to see them over there in the distance, over there doing their thing. I am going to swap her out for the truncheon, and let's go get us some slavers.
Taste death.
Alright, we got them knocked out. And I mean, like I said, right here, this is my number 2 spot because you can just quickly drag them right on over and drop them in. And again, the skulls, regular skulls give you 5. The regular bounty hunter skulls give you 5 blood bags. I think it's blood bags, right? Yeah, blood of the wicked. So regular skulls give you 5 blood of the wicked. Captain skulls give you 100, and bodies that you turn in give you 50. So honestly, farming up the captain's the way to go to me, because that's, you know, 100 instead of just 50, but you know, figure out what works for you. Um, and so, but yeah, so quick and simple. And then if we just go down here, I know that crocodile's gonna try to say a hello to me, and I'm not in the mood for his shenanigans today. I usually go about right here, and you can see the other one right over there. Turn around, and our original base still standing, still got some people guarding it. I probably need to eventually transfer everybody over to the new base. I don't know. I am thinking of putting some more stuff here and kind of using this occasionally, especially when I got to do stuff down here. But thoughts for another day. And we come back around, and looky there. They've already respawned. Now, like I said, you may not have to go as far as I did to get them to respawn. But I just kind of like to go that far just to make sure, so I'm not wasting a trip. And
Q. Curse you.
there we go. Now, if you are using the war party attribute, then you might be able to, you know, you can have 2 thralls with truncheons, really knocking things out. And somebody did mention in the comments, I don't have it pulled up, so sorry if I don't have your name right now, but it was mentioned in the comments that they use 2 thralls to go clear out Skulker's Inn. Hey, grab your 2 thralls, get you enough, if you get enough of the ancient ancient obelisk, if I can pronounce it right, obelisk. You get enough of those to buy that truncheon. I would get 2 of those truncheons, 2 thralls, actually go for 3 for 1 for you, and just go ham and just bonk everybody. So looky there, already done, less than probably like 5 minutes, 5-6 minutes, and you've already got 300 of the blood bags. I keep saying blood bags, blood of the wicked. I mean, I'm already at 3,000, so. Now, there is one more place, and this is my #1 farming spot. And that is over here, just north westish of Buccaneer Bay, right in this area. So, I am going to make the lovely journey all the way up there, and I will cut back once we get there. So, where's my mighty steed? Alrighty. So we are going to take off, and I will see you once we get to our destination. So we'll see you in a bit. Alrighty, we are back, and we are up here, just kind of south of where we need to be. I'm going to go ahead and get down and make sure she has make sure she has her weapon. What is it? Black Eyes Longsword. Interesting. So when you come in here, over here, I hear it, but I don't see it. Right there. Good sir, you were interrupting my talks. Thank you. Alright. So, if you just go directly north, so when you come up around here, if you come through here, you want to be right up in this area. Got these guys. Got some treasure. Alright, so we'll just keep going north, and you can see them there in the distance. They've spawned in. Also, I have come here, and there'll be a camp set up right here, and it's like a Serpent Man event. And so you basically just got to kill the enemies, and then a Serpent Beast thingy will spawn. Kill these guys. As you can tell, there's two captains. The Conan Exiles captain. They'll have a one skull. I have tried to bonk them. They cannot be bonked. Well, he made the Chewbacca sound. They cannot be bonked, so yeah, it kind of sucks. But so we got this one. Got this. Alrighty, so just with that, yeah. So I'm going to just run around and back here. And this is why I like doing this one, because like I said, that was, each skull is 100, I believe. That's what I got the last time whenever I turned it in. And so I can just run over here. Just got to go outside of the render distance. I think this should be far enough. I'm horrible at figuring out how far I have to go, but I think that should be far enough. Might not have been, because looks like they did not. Oh, there they are. And
You picked the wrong fight.
I've also noticed that the captains have truncheons.
Taste death.
Taste
God's
death.
take.
You picked the wrong fight.
There we go. So yep, that's another 1,000. We can almost get another 1,200 and 500. Yeah, I'm going to go out of distance one more time. And I will cut back once I've got this next group of completed. Alrighty, so we left, came back, and guess what? Already spawned back again.
Die. You picked the wrong fight.
Ready. Got 12, 9. Oh, I was dumb. I was thinking that there'd be 2. So I am overweight, so my horse can't run fast, but I can. Alright, we're going to do one more because I can't turn in 9 skulls. I got to turn in 10.
Whimper in terror, fool. Gods take you. Taste death.
Alrighty, well, we got our last bit of skulls that we needed. And it's actually a camp right over here, so I'm going to run over to that camp, and I'll cut back once I get there. Alrighty, we're here at the next camp, and I don't really list this one as a place because there's too much fighting to do here. But there are 3 that spawn
Picked the
here.
wrong fight.
I believe it's 2 fighters and a captain.
God take you! Curse you!
My soul.
Die!
There's the captain.
Gods take you!
That guy. There should be one more over here somewhere. I think a snake got him. Ah, there he is. And here's number 3. So again, I guess you can add this as my number 5th spot because there's a camp right up here. If you just go outside of render distance, come back, it's 1 captain, so you could actually bounce back and forth between these 2. And that would be 2 captains here, 1 captain here, so that's 300 on top of 2 standard skulls and 1 skull, so that's 15. So you get what, 315 every so often. Again, I don't like this spot. There's too many critters around, and it's just a headache.
Stop running now,
Come
and I
up
won't
here.
have to kill you.
Got some people up here that want to give us a headache. Take all that. Give me your corpse. This location is just not on my top list of places to. But hey, there is a sometimes there's a scroll here you can pick up. Oh, there's 2 sorcerers. I knew of the one. I thought there was just 1. Go. All this has been a headache. Alrighty. Goody. Where are you? Archer. I don't want you to go away. Alrighty. Now then. Food. A lot of nada. Alcohol. Alright, we got a sword, we got some alcohol. But anyways, the whole point we came over here was for this. Now, who's attacking?
Die!
If we come over here, we'll turn in our skulls, and what I'm going to do, just to show how much we get per skull, I am going to trade out that, so we just have the bounty hunter, because the sorcerer skulls don't count for this faction as far as I know. Yeah, E, right there, number 1. Alright, where is... there it is. Looking for this little... Eat. There we go. Alright. So we put down 1. I've claimed a 5 times reward. Your how? A 2-time reward, so Looky there. I'm getting 10 per skull, so as I'm getting 2 times, it should just be 1. And there we go. Now, if I drop off these bounty leader skulls at 2 times, so just one of them. Look at that, 200. So, I mean, 1, 2. How much do I have now? 3, 4. So yeah. Alrighty. So let me find the merchant. No. Oh. What? Oh, do want this guy.
Taste death.
Where is the merchant? Is alright. So let's get our. We want our armor schematic. Scavenger fur armor. Take that. We want the armor schematic Arine Stalker. I've already got the Sundered Manacle and that one and that one and that one, but we don't have the Gold Smoke Fireworks or the Gold Clan Ingle Fireworks. So, alrighty. So we learn that. Learn that. Learn that. And learn that. So with that, we have learned all of the I've learned all of the schematics I think there are to learn from these guys. So I think this is a good stopping point. I've showed you my favorite places to farm to get the Blood of the Wicked. We redeemed all of our stuff. I mean, y'all saw it. I don't know about the whole 5 times 2 times. I think if you're like number 1 on the board, you get a bonus. I don't know. If you do know, please put in the comments. But anywho, regardless of that, you're gonna get a ton of gold. You're gonna get a ton of alchemical base too. Get a ton of gold, ton of armor stuff, lots of loot to get, and lots of food. You get lots of lasting stuff. Anywho, yeah. So that is my recommendation on how to quickly get your dogs in the desert. Again, I play on a single player game. I'm not on a server. If you're doing a server, that's where running back and forth or like up here, running back and forth and doing these two can net you a lot in skulls because there's two captains over here, another captain here. So that's at the base level 300 each run on top of the captains. If you're wanting to capture, right down here, if you're able to bounce between these two, you can do both factions at once. Again, I have not tested that if you can turn in both factions at once, but if you can bounce back and forth between these two. And again, you can bounce back and forth between these two to collect to get the just regular bounty hunters. So yeah, let me know your favorite spots to farm this stuff. But that's it for today. Hopefully you did enjoy this quick video. I think this is one of the few times that I've had a Conan video that ran under an hour, much less. This is actually probably gonna be less than 30 minutes, maybe. So yeah, this is one of the few short videos I've ever made. Hopefully you enjoy it. Like I said in the comments, let me know your favorite spots to farm everything. And I think next time we've kind of I don't know that we've done everything there is to do with the event. I'm still figuring out more. Like I said, I have never done this event before. This is the first time, but yeah, we'll see how things go. On the next episode, if we're doing more headhunter stuff, we'll go with that. If not, we may continue our dungeon, or we need to also start the story of the staff. So we might do some of that too. Haven't decided yet, but hopefully you enjoy the video. Again, let me know what you think. If you enjoy the video, please hit the like button. It does help out on the channel and get it out there. And we'll see you on the next one. With all that being said, goodbye.